All right. So look, fellas, it's been a crazy week in wrestling. We got to go ahead and get into it. Beautiful people, best damn nation. We got to do each and every week. You know what time it is. It's Hot Topics. Fellas, I would be remiss to say that in the 21st century, what's the 21st, 22nd century? 22nd, 21st? In this day and age, there's not a lot of things to get me in my feels, to make me super emotional. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes in wrestling, they just hit a sweet spot. And they just hit this sweet spot on Friday on SmackDown with the face-to-face between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Your boy Cody played mediator, got both of them in the ring. And Cody was like, hey, look, man, y'all need to go ahead and squash all this beef. I think that we all have a bigger problem in the bloodline. Your boy Sami Zayn was like, hey, look, Kevin, you already said what you said. I already told you how I feel. We don't even need to like each other. I just want to work together so we can bring down the bloodline. KO was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. You don't even want to be my friend. Now, these guys have history. They've been up and down the roads together. Their careers are very closely tied to each other. And then KO was like, I don't need nobody. I don't need you. And he just walked out the ring. Drove off. Right before he drove off. Your boy Sami Zayn called him right before he got in his car and drove off and said, I love you. Later on that night, Sami Zayn and KO came together. The fans were chanting for them to hug it out. They finally hugged it out. I was crying a little bit. Fellas, I want to get your thoughts on what you thought about the Sami Zayn and KO segment. I think it was one of the most heartwarming things that I've seen in a long time. Two brothers that's been fighting each other and fighting for each other, finally putting all the BS to the side and coming together for unity. I want to see what you guys think about that. Chef Showtime, what were your thoughts on that, sir?
I was like, finally. Now it's going to be good now. They're going to be whooping the bloodline. Bloodline going to be whooping on them. It was an awesome segment. Like, you knew it was going to happen. He going to do a little hard gyro. I'm leaving. Drywall. I knew at the end of the night he's going to show up to help Sammy. He ain't going to let Sammy get his butt kicked again.
Oh, man. KO has been taking some bullets as of late, man. We talked about it in the last podcast, how they just been getting drugged each and every week, both him and Sammy, man. Do you think that him and Sammy can work together to bring down the Usos at WrestleMania?
Oh, yeah, they can. They have the chemistry. Like the Usos say, they've been teammates since day one. They brothers. Understandable, but them two right there, Sammy and KO, have real good chemistry. I think they can take the belts from them.
All right. LP, KO is your boy, man. Let me know what you think about this whole segment between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. How did you feel about it when you saw it?
I thought it was good. I thought it was kind of weird though that they hugged it out right after what pay-per-view was it? There was the pay-per-view. It was a pay-per-view. Was it the one when Roman and Sammy fought? There was a pay-per-view that happened, one of them, and they hugged it out the next month on Raw. Don't you remember they hadn't been talking and they hugged it out like nobody remembers this? Am I crazy? Am I the only one who remembers it?
I mean,
That was
they
a dream
fought
you had.
multiple times, so I'm pretty sure they've hugged it out multiple times.
But this was when they was going back and forth and all that stuff, and they hugged it out. And then after they hugged it out, Sammy tried to talk to KO, and then that's when KO started being like he is now. Like they met in the ring on Monday, they hugged it out, and they act like they was friends again. And then KO started doing like, I don't need you no more. So it's kind of weird that everybody seems to forgot that, but whatever. I think it was cool. It's only a matter of time before it happens again. They're definitely like Shawn Michaels and Triple H. Like in the end, they're gonna go down there and which one of them have betrayed each other the most.
Yeah.
KO is my boy, but at the same, KO is KO. You can't trust KO. Go down there and which